Rayshon Pleasant, dangerous return man back deep. He's already brought one back for a score this year. In that opener at Baylor, no chance to bring that one back. Cobb, the running back. They hand it off on a jet sweep to Eric Singleton. And a nifty play to start the game. 15 yards. And a lot of offensive penalties. They're hoping that being at home, that will change. Singleton again. An Atlanta, Georgia native and a transfer from Georgia Tech.
Have been few and far between.
Yeah, the average in those two games to go was 11.2 yards. Brandon Frazier, the tight end, to the Georgia 45 and a first down. I want him to throw the ball deep, get rid of the ball. When it's one-on-one coverage, they think their wide receivers are going to win those battles. Malcolm Simmons the catch for a 2-yard gain.
Alex McPherson's distance from field goal is not great.
Over the middle and spinning for a first down is Perry Thompson in a game on third down since 2006. And 0 for 7 against Georgia. Short pass and Singleton goes out of bounds at the 29, shoved out by Dalen Everett. Tennessee, Alabama, even Kentucky last week had success throwing the ball in the first half. Turning the corner, Jeremiah Cobb. He's out of bounds a yard shy of the first down against 3rd and 1. All of a sudden they can't be stopped on 3rd down. Jeremiah Cobb, the ball carrier. CJ Allen, the tackle. Last year when they were the worst team in the SEC in the red zone. Design run for Jackson Arnold. He's down to the 11-yard line. Looks like they're going to spot him down at the 12. Arnold 6'1", 219. They have 3 tight ends on the field. It is Arnold again. He lunges ahead for the first down. Will it be Arnold running again? This time he keeps it and scores. What a drive for the Auburn Tigers. Makes it 7-0.
Dream start for the Auburn Tigers, mixing run pass and finding pay dirt early to get out to a big lead. 7-0 on the Plains.
A touchdown on the opponent's first possession in 3 of their 4 SEC games this year. Returnable for Branch. And he's down near the 25-yard line. Frazier and Bowens are powerful backs. We might see Dwight Phillips Jr., who has a better chance to take it a long distance. Quick slant and the catch made by Branch. His team leading 19th catch of the year. Here comes a blitz. Stockton got it off. Nate Frazier, another first down. Oscar Delp, a tight end, went in motion and blasted is Stockton back at the 36. Robert Woodyard leveled him, and Stockton did very well to hang on to the ball.
And I don't know what Bowens is doing. Look at this. I mean, his vision's over.
Old Australian will punt it to Malcolm Simmons. Simmons from the 10. Good return. He approached the 25. Sullivan, Bo Jackson, and Terry Beasley. 7-0 Auburn on offense for the second time. And another good gain on first down. Jeremiah Cobb. Malcolm Simmons off the jet sweep to the Georgia 39-yard line. 14. Arnold, good catch by Coleman on a ball thrown behind him. That isn't necessarily a good thing. Perhaps you're hanging on the ball too much, being too cautious. Jeremiah Cobb, first down, turn the corner. They're going to mark him out at the 25-yard line.
He might get punched, but I can promise you they're going to be punching back.
They look like they might get run out of the building, passed out of the building in Knoxville. Here's Cobb, again turning the corner, another flag thrown. Transfer from Virginia Tech. He was considered to be one of the best linemen in the transfer portal. It gets dumped off to Preston Howard, and the tight end has a first down. Howard, a transfer from Maryland. Play action pass. Coleman Good tackle to take him across the sideline near the 7 by DeMello Jones.
A big physical Georgia defensive line all throughout that first 15 minutes.
Tamari Alston's the running back. They tried to fool Georgia. Get another first down at the 4-yard line. Alston. He got flattened as he tried to turn the corner. Ulcerative colitis, Crohn's disease, had his large intestine removed, and that one is just barely good from 25 yards. He's now Bowens again. Sylvester Smith plays the star position in their secondary. Stop that for no gain.
And another
Robinson's a redshirt freshman, went to IMG Academy in Florida, one of the top recruits in the country in his class. To the 30 goes Jeremiah Cobb for a 4-yard run. That has been a hallmark of DJ Durkin's defenses over the years. Nate Frazier. Stockton is escaping back at the 35. Got away from Keldrick Falk. Well, they still got him down. Elijah Mendez. But how did Stockton get away from the first? Arnold. Short completion to Howard. Tackled by CJ Allen.
Auburn goes to the line with tempo, so they can't make that substitution.
And they convert. Has a couple of catches. Frazier has one. Now G has one. To the sideline. Coleman. First down, just shy of midfield. 12 yards on that play. Contested here on Monday. Here's Jackson Arnold to the Georgia 43. Play clock down to 3. Damari Alston straight ahead for the first down. Yeah, Hugh Freeze said you might catch them off guard once, but they do the best job of adjusting of any defensive coaches that Hugh has played. Perry Thompson fights for another first down. On 3rd down and 1, Alston. Didn't look like he got there, although the official on the far sideline was running in along the hash marks. And Arnold went to Coleman on the single side with Everett in coverage. Jackson Arnold's completed his last 6 passes. 3rd down and 14. He pulls it down and runs. Jackson Arnold still on his feet inside the 5-yard line. A 27-yard gain. It takes us to the 2-minute stoppage. 8 out of 10 on 3rd down. Jackson Arnold. Crowd thinks he got in. The officials are trying to sort it out. Meanwhile, the ball was out. There's a Georgia player running in the opposite direction from the other side with the top of his body. And he still has the ball. The hand bats it away. And from the other replay that we saw right down the line, the ball's across the line when the hand makes contact with the ball to punch it up.
So close, and it's might not have just had enough evidence to overturn beyond all doubt. That's the protocol.
Dogs need to make sure they get it out of the end zone. They go out of the gun. McCray bounces outside, delivers a stiff arm, has a first down. Cash Jones in at running back. He takes the swing pass and goes down at the 25. Short set by Stockton. Good catch by. Here's an Auburn blitz. Stockton runs away from it, throws to the sideline, caught. 8 Auburn penalties. They go to the quick pass again. Colby Young still on his feet. Stacked up. Yeah, that's a gimme for him. He's made 43 in a row now inside of 50 yards. So there's Gunner Stockton on first down. Cash Jones up the sideline. And you have to think
it was completely dominant until that last sequence.
Even with that last drive, Georgia only finished the first half with 78 yards of offense. They had 30 penalty yards that helped them on that. 10 penalties assessed on them for 80 yards. Dwight Phillips Jr. is in at running back, a guy they think can make some explosive plays. Branch dropped for a 1-yard loss. Cash Jones, the running back, on third down and 11. They're hoping for a run after the catch from Branch. They got some, but not enough to get the first down. And there was movement. Not a flag yet. Back shoulder throw, broken up. Jackson Arnold handed it off to Eric Singleton. He's in trouble and dropped for a loss by CJ Allen. Over the middle, caught. Preston Howard fighting to get a first down. Replay booth didn't even look at it for that, and they shouldn't have. It was not targeting, and they can't call a late hit from the booth anyway. Third down and 1, they don't get it. Singleton, the motion man. Low snap handled by Arnold. And the throw is high, and Preston Howard couldn't catch it. On first down, Gunner Stockton on target. Colby Young rumbles down to the Auburn 42-yard line. 21. It's been a problem. Stockton back shoulder throw, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Lawson Lucky. The other 3 were all against Austin Peay. Chauncey Bowens to the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia. Bowens punched it in. 5 plays, 63 yards, 10-10, middle of the third.
I think that's a safe bet.
Here comes a Georgia blitz up the middle, and Arnold goes down in the arms of CJ Allen. First sack for the Georgia defense.
And this is really well done, well timed. He just hits it immediately, and watch number 77, Jeremiah Wright, just can't close fast enough. He drifts outside just ever so slightly.
On first down for Georgia. Stockton throws, juggling catch made by Oscar Delp. Stockton flush, takes off running, and runs out of bounds. He's a true freshman. They've just been injured. Right on cue, they blow right through that offensive line. Elijah Menendez. Georgia's 0 for 5 on third down. 4-man rush. Stockton got a hit as he threw it. Cash Jones runs after the catch. He got belted along the sideline. 5 out of 7 on fourth down. 3 of those plays went for touchdowns. Frazier juggled the pitch, but controlled it and got the first down. Bowens, the running back. It's a screen, and Delp gets dropped by Xavier Adkins. 46 field goals, but the 3 misses have all been from 50+.
And just a great job here by Atkins. He recognizes it. Georgia dials up a screen, anticipating that pressure
to give them the lead. Not much of a breeze. What little there is at his back. He doesn't need the help. That one is good. Kicker out of Lafayette, Louisiana.
Perfect snap, match laces, nails it right down the middle, and what a response. I feel like it's time and time again. Every single time you think things are going to get a little sideways for the Dogs, they find a way to punch their way back into the game and take the lead.
Penn State loses at home to Northwestern today, 1 week after their shocking loss at previously winless UCLA. Cam Coleman spun down.
You got Zachariah Branch in the backfield. He's their go-to guy.
Stockton got it to him quickly, runs through the defense and has a first down. Chopped down by Jay Crawford at the 29-yard line.
Defense should be thinking
That
screen.
rescued them from either using a timeout or a delay of game penalty. Stockton takes off running, throws, caught. Kobe Young inside the 10 and down inside the 5-yard line. There's a flag down.
He's tracking Diaz right there, and that's where he delivers the hit. That's what results in the foul.
4-man rush. Stockton runs through it. Got to the 26, still 7 yards shy of the first down. Bo Gardner, an excellent snapper. Gunner Stockton's the holder. And that one is no good. 3rd down and 7. He got away from Quintavious Johnson. He did not get away from Gabe Harris Jr. Stockton throws, caught. London Humphreys, his first catch of the night, and what a time to have it. On 3rd and 9, he got 16.
And great protection too off the right side as Hughley, drawing the unenviable task of having to block Keldrick Falk, forces him up.
So far this season at Tennessee, a touchdown when they were down by 8 with 2.5 to go. They got the 2-point conversion after his score. McCray, the ball carrier, and then wound up winning in overtime. Branch went in motion. Just a 3-man rush, and they complete another pass on 3rd down. Zachariah Branch. Dontrell Glover, the true freshman at right guard. Hughley, the right tackle. Over the middle. Stockton completes it to Branch again. 2 of the 3 triplets with their brother Jake. Here's Zachariah Branch. They are in field goal range, but they want the first down, and they won't get it on that play. McCray swung down for a loss by Kieron Crawford. Backed at the 39-yard line, almost to the 40. And now it's about 2.5 yards on 4th down. On 4th down, Stockton throws, caught. First down. They convert on 4th and 3. It's London Humphreys again. From the 30, wide it goes to Branch. Dylan Bell out there trying to block. Georgia has completely turned the tables in this half. On 3rd down and 1, Stockton throws. Nate Frazier the catch. They cannot give Georgia another set of downs. Frazier, the running back, trying to bounce outside. Nate Frazier down to the 10. Stockton's going to run for the first down. Lunges for the pylon. Touchdown, Georgia.
What a response by Gunner Stockton and the Georgia Bulldogs. Nothing going their way until that fumble was forced at the goal line, and the response with 20 unanswered points and just a gutsy 8-minute and 45-second drive that went 78 yards and 16 plays for the game winner.
10 tackles and a big forced fumble at the goal line. Arnold almost got sacked. Takes it down and runs out of bounds.
Kirby Smart.
They roll for their last 4 on 3rd down. They brought extra rushers. Coleman, the catch. He's out of bounds short of the first down. Tackled by Everett. Fumble, no fumble will be debated for a long time. Cobb carries for a first down on 4th and 2.
Jump and get it.
Quick pass. Caught by Preston Howard. He's short of the first down. The clock's going to run under a minute to go. Justin Williams, 4th and 5. It's over. And it's Arnold trying to do it on a quarterback draw, it seemed, and he's stopped for a loss by Kristen Miller. He's one of the great coaches of all time, certainly on his way to the College Football Hall of Fame. When his coaching days are over, but he has a lot of coaching still to do. He's not even 50 years old yet.